talked, we had a names list. The names list has 29 names on it. And the idea behind that is that we need to get more names because we have a great pledge class, but we can do better. We talk all the time around here about being the best fraternity on campus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in order to be the best, you have to keep getting better. Once you stop, you start dying. You're either growing or you're dying. There's no two words about it. It's just that simple. So, what are we going to do? I want you all to go do me a favor. All of you all think you can get women, for the most part. And that's good. You all have female friends, more importantly. Whether or not you can get women or not, you all have female friends. What I want you to do is go talk to those female friends and simply ask them a question for them. Ask them, since they like you, allegedly because they're your friends, ask them for one name. I don't want you to get a bunch of names. I want one name. So each one of you next week should bring back one name, and on that a piece of paper with the name of the girl you talked to and the name of the guy she gave you. Unaffiliated, male, goes to DePaul. That's going to be our names list. That's how we're going to start. We're not going to go walking into sororities and give out flowers anymore. We do that. It works. It doesn't work to the extent that we like it to. It costs us money. Second thing I want you to do, when we get those names and we start talking to those people, we're each going to spend $3. How much does that cup of coffee cost you? $2.87. $2.87. So I need each of you to put out $2.87. And we're going to take those names and you're going to go buy someone a cup of coffee. It's really simple. You're going to talk to them. You're not going to talk about joining the fraternity. You're going to talk to them about their experience with Greek life in the fall. You're going to talk to them about their experience with how they view fraternity on campus. If they haven't joined, if they're upperclassmen, why they didn't join. And take it all. Don't, when they tell you they hate it or that it's elitist or whatever they might say, don't get mad. Just say, okay. And we're going to learn from it. This is going to be our beta test. We're going to start figuring this out one person at a time. That's how this is going to work. I want to be the best chapter on campus. I don't want to be the best chapter on campus. I want to be the best chapter in the country. I want to win Grand Chapter. We've talked about this before. The guys who went to GAC were there, and it hurt. It hurt a lot. So when they called that other school's name. And I love the guys in rowing. They're some of my best friends in the world. But it still hurt. Because we know we're better. Grant was there. Grant saw me literally almost start screaming and throwing stuff in a hotel room. I was that angry. And I sat in the back. I was in the back of the GAC banquet. This guy with my head in my lap. I didn't know what to do. But we have to get better. And that's how we get better. We do that. The second thing we have to do to get better, along with recruitment, is we have to have a standard. We have to stop just taking every guy that comes through the door and say, great, here's a bid. If they have bad grades, tell them, sorry, we can't pledge you. We won't pledge you. Any of you guys got bad grades? Anyone's over a 3? That's what I wanted to see. Good. All of you are over 3.0. Good. Anyone over 3.5? Oh, look at you. Smart kids. Smart kids. 2 smart kids. You guys are good job. Good job. Super. So the point is, you have to start we have to start having standards. Leave the shimps at home. It's as simple as it comes down to. Leave the shimps at home. If they have bad grades, if you know a kid's a bad kid and he wants to pledge, too bad. That's not who we are. Let them go pledge somebody else. Let them find something else to do. And then last but not least on this, what I need you to do more than anything else, if you have male friends, and they're really your friends, why aren't they here? Because it comes down to one or two things. Either they're your friends and you want them to have the same values you do, which means you want them to be your fraternity brothers, or they're just guys you hang out with for God knows what, and God knows why, and they're not going to help you coming down the line. Because you want your brothers. I want you to enjoy your brotherhood. Every day I talk to one of my chapter brothers, one of my pledge brothers, almost every single day about something. Because this is literally the greatest experience of my life. Dare I say it, next to having my children, this is the thing I care most about in the world. I care about each and every one of you more than probably sometimes than I care about my own children. Because I talk to you all more than I talk to my 5-year-old and my 7-year-old. And Olivia asked me, my daughter, she's all 7, and she asked me one day, she goes, can I be a Phi Psi? And I go, no. Sorry, sweetie. You can't be a Phi Psi. But TJ, my son, I asked him, what does he want to be when he goes to college? He goes, I want to start a chapter like Daddy. And I didn't think he understood any of it. He's been to 2 meetings in his life, but all he knows is that all his daddy's friends are Phi Psis. All the men in his life are Phi Psis. And they keep telling him how good he's going to be when he's a fraternity man 20 years from now. That's what I want for each of you. That's what I need for each of you. Now, right now, you're like, fuck it, I don't care. And excuse my French, but you're like, it's just fraternity. If If you're just here to drink and pull and have a good time, that's great. I hope you get more out of this than that. I really do. It's my hope that you get more out of it than this. You have to. This is important. What we do here is important. We are the biggest fraternity. We're literally the biggest men's group on campus next to IFC. It literally is IFC, then it's us. We're that important. We can be molding this university to the way we want it to be. If you decide you want to do that. I don't know why we don't have guys in student government running student government yet. Someone needs to step up and decide that they're going to be the next Student Government Association president. Hell, they give you a scholarship. They still give you a scholarship for that, right?
It's like free tuition.
Hell yeah, one of you all are leaders. I know some of you all sit there and go, yeah, not so much. You all are leaders. Go out and get that job. Or go run DAB. You complain about how DAB's not good, go run it, change it. Go run, hell. When I was in school, and I know I hate to tell these when I was in school stores, at one point, we literally ran SGA, DAB, RHC, and the DePaulia all at the same time. Those e-board meetings literally were in after chapter. We go to chapter, and then we have that meeting for that group, that little roundtable meeting, and be done. It was just that important. Be the men you say you are. That's what I need from you. More than anything else. I don't want to talk about what happened this week, but be the men you say you are. If you're going to be men and stop being boys, be the men you say you are. That's what I need from you. Sound fair?
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. There you go.